What's up, it's Jory again. I got another gameplay commentary for you right now. It's a battle that I did on Pokemon Online last night against a guy named annuM. It was a good battle, but I ended with a comfortable 3-0. So let's get started. So I send in the Haxorus expecting his T-Tar, hoping to superpower that thing, get it out of the way really quick because that thing's a threat. I go for the Outrage against the Hippowdon though. Now he's using an offensive set, I know from the amount of damage I've done. And I'm expecting to switch into a Scizor. He actually doesn't go for that. Lets his Hippowdon die, maybe hoping to sack me to get me to lock in. But I get confused, switch out, go for the Electivire for the resist on the Bullet Punch that I know is coming. He does a lot of damage on me, so I'm thinking that maybe he's got that choice band. So I go for the Wild Charge because of that bad choice he made with the Hippowdon earlier. Wasn't expecting him to make a good predict. So, I go for the Ice Punch, not expecting the U-turn. Gets hit NVE on Scizor. Not happy with the way I'm playing this right now, so I go for the Wild Charge just to get some prior damage in on it. Zeus goes down, I prevent the U-turn by sacking myself. Then I go into Lucario because I think he's banded and I know I can take a U-turn, so I go to set up. But he's not banded and he smacks me right across my cocky mug with a superpower. Now he's down attack defense. I think he's gonna switch, but I'm expecting that, so I go for the Ice Beam. The Ice Beam OHKOs his Flygon as expected, especially with that Life Orb I've got on Shuriken. Nice job, Shuriken. Then he sends in his T-Tar, and I'm not ready to go up against that thing yet because I know it can take a Hydro Pump, so I send in Knife Wing to take whatever he's got. But he's bringing back that 4th gen threat with the T-Tar. So he does a lot of damage to me with that Fire Punch, so I Whirlwind him out. It's fine, coach. He has Landorus, that thing can't touch me. So I start to set up rocks on him, barely surviving this next Stone Edge, but I get the Roost up. So now I'm back in acceptable health range. He goes for the Earthquake, which I was a little confused about, but then I realized he probably thought it would hit me after the Roost. Unfortunately, he outsped. So now I start to set up spikes on him, because this thing can't touch me, and I need those late game hazards to deal with his big threats. So he goes for the U-turn, smart move on his part, but unfortunately not good enough because I'm starting to get that prior damage on T-Tar already. I set up another layer of spikes, just getting better and better as it goes along. He actually gets the burn on this Fire Punch, which worried me a little bit, but I knew that I could get that 3rd spikes layer up with good play. He brings in that Terrakion on the Whirlwind, which is a big-ass threat to me because that thing could run any number of sets. I was thinking a Scarf or maybe a Band, but as we'll see from the Sword stance, that's not the case. So he dances up, I get that extra layer of spikes up. So I wasn't terribly worried about that. I knew I could take at least one hit, even with the burn. So I Whirlwind him out just so that he can't sweep my entire team because that thing is a threat. But first I Roost up because I knew I could take it. I needed the extra health, so why not? So he goes for the Stone Edge, hits me a bit harder than expected. I'm still not worried because he's already phased out. But he's got that Landorus with Stone Edge, and that Stone Edge hits me Salt in the Wound with a crit. Wasn't even necessary, but I guess that's a little bit of justice for the misses. And then I send him my Starmie, and I'm not even worried about being outsped. I just Hydro Pump him down because I know he's not Scarfed. So, and then he sends in the Scizor. That gets taken down by my late game hazards because I'm a fucking troll like that. And then, I just kind of sweep through the rest of his team with Shuriken because I have that Hydro Pump. He appears to be running a mono Sand team. A Sand Slash probably would have taken me down, but not many people run that, so I wasn't particularly worried. So I Hydro Pumped that Terrakion down, and that is game. It was a well-fought one by annuM. Started with a couple bad predicts on my part, but I picked it up in the end, came out with the 3-0, and I was very happy with the way that turned out. Shuriken was kind of the star of the show, no pun intended. So I guess I will end the video now. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, like it. Subscribe, possibly. Please. Please. It's not even coming up on the page when you search my name. Come on.